We are also alive to the fact that the obligations in the Act are bestowed on the appointing authority and not you. So we feel we only subjected to this, but we have the duty to do this. So before we engage you, knowing that we already engaged you, we have your documentation, your submissions, everything else, we now have to look at the law on your nomination. Section 10 of the Public Appointments Act, the County Assembly's Approval Act of 2017, provides for this. I want you to listen carefully. Section 10 says, 10.1, that when a nomination of a candidate is rejected by the County Assembly, the appointing authority shall submit to the County Assembly the name of another candidate, and the procedure for approval specified in this Act shall apply accordingly. That your nomination was rejected, the appointing authority ought to have submitted another name. There are exclusions, so there is one. Part 2 says, a nominating authority shall not resubmit the name of a candidate whose nomination has been rejected by the County Assembly unless the circumstances relied on for the rejection of the appointment of the candidate did not exist or cease to exist at the time of rejecting the nomination of the candidate. So that provision with the two sections are really obligations on the part of the appointing authority. And it is the appointing authority that should answer those questions. All we need to report to you is that during this nomination, the appointing authority did not provide information that fulfills the requirements spelled out under that provision. And all we can do is just to ask you, it's at your discretion whether you want to apply yourself to that provision, whether you feel circumstances relied upon while rejecting a nomination the other time have changed. But we feel it is the appointing authority to answer.